last night, I was at Lenovo Center, and you never forget your first. Jackson Blake, number 53, a rookie for the Carolina Hurricanes. Congratulations on your first NHL goal. Turns out to be a game winner. So if you could, I don't want to know about the goal because you've been asked about that 16 times. And basically you said last night that you blacked out afterwards, so you probably don't remember much anyway. But talk to me about the night. What was it like? How many text messages did you have? Did you get to sleep at all? How you doing?
Yeah, I mean, definitely a lot of texts from people you haven't heard from in a while. So it's pretty cool that. But like you said, yeah, I blacked out, so not a lot of remembering from when I was on the ice there. But yeah, I mean, I tried to go to bed right away. I couldn't, and some of the boys were on Fortnite, so I hopped on with them for a little bit, and then I got to bed around 1. So, but yeah, it was a crazy night. It was unreal, and yeah, like you said, a lot of support from the family and other people too. So
now I have Fortnite questions. Do you have a first goal skin?
Oh, geez, no, no, no.
I don't know. I don't play. I mean, it's been a while. It's been a minute since my son's played. But that is awesome. Do you have texts that you have yet to return?
I think I still have a couple. Obviously, it's a lot, and I don't know. We'll see. I haven't really been checking today so far, so I'm sure there's a couple in there that I still got to get back to.
Do you remember anything? Jackson Blake is joining us here in the Adam Gold Show. Do you remember anything about the play itself? Do you need it described to you?
No, I've watched it a couple times, so obviously I don't really remember it from being on the ice, but obviously watching it, you kind of see how it all broke down with Robbie lifting the guy stick there, and then Orley just getting it on net, and fortunately I got a tip on it, so it was pretty special.
Yeah, it was a great play, and I was talking about this if you go back to Friday night when the game was flat for really both teams. I mean, Tampa wasn't great either. This game epitomized what Hurricanes hockey is about. You know how the head coach preaches, this is how we do it, this is how we do it. And then Friday night, it's not really done that way, really, except, I guess, for the Staal line. But then last night, everybody played that way because all 3 goals before the Aho empty net goal were all product of the forecheck and getting behind New Jersey's defense because that's really what that was. So that has to make your head coach feel good.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously, like you said, Friday wasn't our best, but I think last night we all were playing with a chip on our shoulder, every line, every defenseman, and even Cucci and Ned. I think everyone just was playing the way that, like you said, Rod preaches, and I think if we all do that, we're a pretty dangerous team. So
when this team plays in that manner, there's nobody that you guys can't beat, and you really control the game against the Devils. Jackson Blake is joining us here on the Adam Gold Show. First NHL goal last night. Take me back to, I know you spent a good deal of the summer here. You, Bradley Nadeau, I think Scott Morrow was here. There were some others as well working out. But take me back to the summer, and did you look at this as, if I do these things, I can make the team? What was your mindset heading into training camp?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it was a big summer for me and those guys too, so we decided it was best probably to come here in the summer and work out with Billy and skate with the staff and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think going into camp, obviously, you never know. It's pretty... I don't know, you kind of got to go into it with a positive attitude, and, every day is a test, and, just work as hard as you can and give them a reason to keep you. So I think that was my mindset going into it, and now I guess just got to find a way to stay. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, scoring a goal, and it's not just a goal, because I think playing the way you play is because you can play with some jam too, and I know you have a skill game, but you're not going to just stay here on skill, especially playing with Jack Drury and Eric Robinson. There's going to be an element of grittiness that is expected. What has anybody told? Has anybody given you direction about that, or are you just, this is what I have to do?
Yeah, I think obviously it's kind of, you got to go at it with the mindset of, if that's a role you want to play, then show the coaches you can play in that role. Obviously, like you said, I think I'm more of a skill guy, but I kind of want to show them that I can be a Swiss Army knife too and play anywhere they want me to. And obviously, like you said, I think, most importantly, my dad's given me a lot of advice. He's been through this a couple times, so just advice from him has been huge. And yeah, I mean, it's been going good.
Has your dad talked? Because I know your dad played against Rod. Has your dad talked to you about playing against your head coach?
Yeah, I think obviously my dad wasn't the biggest guy, and I remember him telling me that he lined up against him one time, and he was a little scared of him, I think. I think he was one of the guys he was scared of in the league. Not scared of many, but I think he saw him, and he's like, geez, this guy's big. So, yeah, that was a pretty funny story my dad told me.
All right, so I've heard part of the story about when you found out you made the team. So walk me through where you were when you found out, and how did you find out?
Yeah, some of the boys told me that we had a little golfing event the next day. I think this was a Sunday.
Right.
So I went to the course with the team and stuff, and I was in a group. We were playing a scramble, and I think on the third hole, I got a call from the GM, Tulsky, and he basically gave me the rundown, and it was a pretty ecstatic moment. My dad, I texted him because I was on the course, and he called me right away, and all my family, I talked to them, and it was an unreal moment. Super grateful and fortunate that they gave me the opportunity. But yeah, I was on the golf course, so it was unreal.
How long until you hit another good shot after finding out?
Gee, yeah, it wasn't my best day on the course. I'm a pretty good golfer, I like to say, but it's been a while since I played, maybe 2 months. So, geez, it probably was a couple holes, but I didn't really care how good my golf game was that day, to be honest.
That's exactly right. So it was maybe your best day on the golf course. All right, so now you guys you're headed off on this road trip. So being a young guy, and I don't know if whether you expected this or not. I hope you did, because you're obviously a talented player. 60 points in 40 games at North Dakota, Hobie Baker Award finalist. That's no joke. How many suits do you have for this road trip?
I only have 2 suits here with me, so I guess I'll just bring both of those and maybe switch off each game.
Are you going to a teammate for fashion advice?
Oh, geez. I haven't even thought of that. I know some of the guys got good fashion on the team, good style, but
you've only seen a couple of games. Who has impressed you? Oh, he dropped? Oh no, that's it.
Do we call back?
No, don't let him go.
Maybe he'll call us.
That's fine. If he calls back, great. If not, that's all good. That was Jackson Blake. Maybe he didn't want to call anybody out. No, I ain't asking that guy for fashion advice. He dresses like a whatever.
Maybe he realized he had to go call Brent Bird so that he can get one of those top hats and some of those backpacks that he wears with his suits.
If I were Jackson Blake, there are 3 players I would seek out for fashion advice.
Jack Drury's one.
No, I would not go Jack. I think
really?
Jack is more understated.
Okay.
Like if you
Svetch.
Marty Necas.
All right.
Jesperi Kotkaniemi. It's a little bit more on the flashy side, I believe, KK. And Sebastian Aho. Those are the 3 I would stick to. But there you go. Jackson Blake, who scored his first NHL goal yesterday and needs different cell service.
He had another family member that was calling him. That's because I haven't talked to this person in a while. Let me.
It's fine.
Sorry, Adam.
It's all good.